Hi, I'm Karen with Sacred Quilt, and recently I had the opportunity to go to QuiltCon, which was great fun. I hadn't been to a big show since before COVID. While I was there, since I got a Stripology ruler for the holidays, I was able to get a demo with Quilt Rachel Quilt, and she is a certified Stripology trainer. And I really enjoyed working with her and seeing what she does, because now I can approach my project with a lot more confidence. Take a look.
I am Rachel. I am at quilt_Rachel at Instagram, and I am a certified stripology instructor. She's asked me to do a quick demonstration on how to do some stripology. So what I've done is I folded my with the fabric that she would like me to cut into strips. So what you need to do is make sure that you have your with the fabric folded nice and straight. So we want a straight line, and we want it parallel to our original fold off the bolt. I'm going to take my ruler over. I'm going to look while I have the fabric under the ruler, and I'm going to line up this black horizontal line. I'm looking at the number 1 line, and I want to make sure I have a nice straight horizontal line. I'm going to come up to the top of the ruler, and I'm going to make sure that this is nice and straight. It's a little crooked, but now I've lined it up nice and straight. So now I know when I pick up my rotary blade, I'm going to make my first cut at the 0, and I can go through this all the way. I'm going to do some 2.5-inch strips, and what I want to do is cut at the 2.5. Then I'm going to go to the 5. Then I'm going to go to the 7. Now I need to cut those. I'm going to go to the 7.5. And the reason I knew that was wrong is there's a shape on the ruler that says, hey, you did that wrong. It's a little black square. I'll show it to you in just a second. So I'm going to move the ruler. Let's see where that black square is. So you can see it right there. And that showed me, hey, I did my math wrong real quick. So I'm going to take those lovely strips that I just folded or just cut, and I'm going to subcut them into really fast little squares. And the way I do that is I take this, I open it up. I'm going to open up my strips across the fabric. I'm lining them up about a 1/2 inch apart. And all you have to do is, now I can do 8 layers at a time with a nice sharp 60-degree blade. I can line my ruler back up. I'm looking to make sure that my ruler is nice and straight on a horizontal line here. This one's a little off, so I'm going to lift my ruler, get it a little straight. I'm happy with that for right now. I'm going to cut back at the 0 because that's always where I start. I'm going to go to the 2.5 again. I'm going to go down to the 5. I'm going to go to the 7.5. I'm going to go to the 10, and I'm going to cut this whole strip all of little squares. Okay, and now you can see how fast, how efficient, and accurate that you can get all of these little 2.5-inch squares done from just some regular yardage I picked up from my scrap bin. You could really learn more about the stripology if you go to gedesigns.com. There's great free videos there. So if you have a stripology ruler, I highly recommend you go there.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Thanks again, Rachel. I learned so much. The most important takeaway for me was seeing how you layered the strips. I never thought to do that, so I'm glad that I got to see you do that firsthand. I was at GE Designs booth, and I also ordered the book. So when I get that, maybe I can fill you in even a little more. In the meantime, my book is out. I had it at QuiltCon. A couple of ladies were really funny. They took one look at it and said, oh, I need that. And they bought it from me without even asking how much it is. It's available on my website. It is sacredquilt.com, and it's available as a paperback that we could send to you and as a digital download. The digital download is $4.95, so I'm trying to make it affordable for everybody, and that makes it sustainable too. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. See you next time. Bye.